Good evening, guys. Now, this is the app that we'll be using for masterclass. And like I told you before, the app is an offline app. If you look at it, I'm not using data. I've switched off my data. So now this is it. When you open it, this is the first page. I just want to explain everything to us now. So now let me explain everything about the app to you now. So now, this is the first thing in my project. When you are designing and you are not through with your design, and you want, let's say when you are designing now and your phone is about to switch off, you can save it to my project, and then the next time you charge your phone, you can just come back to pixellab, click on my project, look at my project. Now these are my saved work. These are what I'm doing on pixellab that I'm not through with it yet. I'm even through with it. I just save it there. Maybe like I can come back and change it. Look at this design. Look at this joiners. I save it there so that I don't have to design again. That's why I save it there. All these ones, all these things, you can do all with pixellab. So now that's all about my project. All these are templates. You can use this. Or I don't go to these templates. I don't like any. Just use the default one. Design your own. These ones are not set. Just use this is what matters the most. You don't need all this. Since you have already mastered Canva already, you don't need all this templates. So now this is it. That's all about this. The next thing is alphabet A. Under alphabet A, we have styles, edit, delete, copy, to front. When you are designing, we already know the function of to front and to back. In Canva application, when you want to bring your shape to the front, you click that red dot to front or to back. They only show the arrow, they didn't indicate whether to front or to back. So that was all for Canva. But here you will understand everything. Everything is written in Word. The position, relative position. Position is when you want to move something. That's what position for. Relative position when you want to place it in the middle, so it's in the middle now, or you want to place it to the left side, to the right side, up, down. That's what relative position. Relative position is for the size of your text. I told you, you don't need to be using your hand for something like Canva app before you could change the size of your text because it's using data. It will take you a long time to do that. So now the next thing is your padding. We'll talk about this later when we are able to download font on our own. So now the next one is color. You can change the color of your text here. So that's it. The next thing is texture. We'll talk about that one too later. The opacity. On camera we called it transparency. This is it. You see? So now we'll talk about that one too. Rotate. When you want to rotate your word, instead of using your hand like on camera you use your hand, but here you can use the function. You can also use your hand to rotate it if you want. You see, you can use your hand to rotate it. You can use those functions. Now the next one here is mask. We'll talk about that one later. Yeah, these are the fonts that comes with pixellab. These are the fonts that come with pixellab. So that's it. My styles. You want to put in your text, you italize it, underline it, you cancel everything. That's all about board. Curve. You can curve it. You see, unlike Canva application, to just destroy everything. So all this one, we have all the functions there. We have text background, align. Now we'll talk about this later. We are not using it now. This spacing, you want to give spacing to your text. You see, you can even squeeze it together, give it space. So that's the work of spacing. Line spacing, when you are writing something and it's on top of each other, you don't need it now. I'll still explain this one later when we are designing. The stroke. This is the stroke. I hope you understand the stroke now. I hope you guys understand that is all about stroke. The shadow. All these functions: stroke, shadow, line spacing, inner shadow emboss, perspective, 3D rotation. All these are not on Canva app. So I call this. Look at this one now. can change the color too. You see? So 3D shadow that we're showing down first. You see? Can you see? This one is shadow or reflection. Can you see? I hope you guys are getting it. These are all what you'll be learning on Canva. So yeah, you can add, import your picture, draw something, use shape under pixellab. You get your shape here. We don't need all this for now. So now here is where you add your background, or you come here to add your background. We have two options: come here to add your background, or come here. So that is all for it. So the next thing is, when you are through with your design, you want to save, you come here, save as image. Let's say you are not through with your design, you just save as project, then save it with any name. Now the next thing is here. Whatever you are doing here will be appearing here. That's another thing. Whatever you are doing, if you have this thing like 20 of it, look at this. How many do I have? I have like one, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Look at it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything will appear here. So that's all the functions of Canva application. That's everything about it.